where there is a significant difference is in the level of low-income seniors.
It's quite nice because you have a mix. I enjoy the seniors actually.
On se soutient vraiment mutuellement. Il faut se tendre la main les uns les autres.
People are staying in their homes longer than they did even 15 years ago.
Services and health providers and social services are not there early enough.
Sometimes it's the only person that they see all day.
Hi, my name is Francine Gagnon, and I am a volunteer at 160 Charlotte and also a resident. Anyone at 160 Charlotte can come down and volunteer. There is no committee and so forth and so on. No, it's quite nice actually. Volunteering in the building consists of any tenant actually can come down to our lounge. We have a beautiful lounge here. And for example, they can organize suppers, parties for Halloween, Christmas parties, birthdays. We can have crib night, dart nights. We have a pool table, we can play pool. And it's quite a nice place to reside. The routine here for the residents differs because of the age. We have residents that are late 50s and we have up to 94 years of age, perhaps a little older. And the routine is we all, we get along and we help each other out, things like that. It's quite nice.
We have a very diverse senior groups in Lowertown. I'll give you kind of three profiles just to give you that DNA in the area. So we have seniors who are living within the broader family setting, maybe supporting daughter or son who are living with a family setting. So multiple kids, child care is very expensive. The seniors in that household in the townhouses. We have the OCH. Many are older women whose husband passed away or they're baby boomers, so they might not have had the same revenue abilities through their working life, and now are living in OCH as seniors. Amazing services. They often come into OCH at the age of 60 or 65, and they're aging in place. So we have 100-year-old residents that are still active, but we also have the challenges of aging in a low-income senior environment. Often, what's the next step, right? They either pass in that unit or they move into long-term care in their 80s or later. So challenges there for sure. And then we have another seniors group, which is usually property owners who've sold their homes, who move into stable apartment rental, usually the Watergate or the Seigneurie on Wurtemberg. And those seniors are very different. They're a bit more wealthy. They want to contribute. They're often from the federal public service, and they travel. So you have a kind of three various senior groups that I'm giving you a profile of what you would typically find in this community.
The proportion of seniors living in Lowertown is comparable to the city of Ottawa. However, where there is a significant difference is in the level of low-income seniors. For the city of Ottawa, it's around 9.5%, according to the 2016 census, versus Lowertown, where it is around 34%. I think partially an important factor is that there is affordable housing in Lowertown. There's a concentration of social housing, thankfully, which is a great resource, which brings many seniors to live here in our community.
Je suis résidente ici depuis 10 ans. C'est vraiment un endroit où il fait bon vivre. C'est bien placé. Nous sommes au carrefour de beaucoup d'autobus, ce qui facilite les déplacements. Nous sommes tous âgés ici. Nous sommes amis, nous avons des amis, nous avons des petits groupes et nous sommes toujours ensemble. Et puis on discute, on se raconte nos souvenirs d'enfance. On se rencontre aussi ce que nous faisions dans nos pays respectifs. Parce qu'ici, c'est un brassage. Ce bâtiment-là compte beaucoup de nationalités. C'est très beau, ce brassage de de culture. Ça nous nourrit. Parfois, nous restons ici tard la nuit, au-delà de 22 heures. Oui, on n'a pas fini de s'exprimer. Vous savez, quand les gens sont âgés, ils ont envie il faut être attentif à ce qu'ils disent, il faut leur donner la parole. Donc, tout le monde aime ça.
What is also wonderful about the seniors that we serve is that they are very diverse and they come from many different countries. Some have immigrated in their later years, and so their facility to speak in English or French is more difficult. So we offer a lot of bridging services to allow them to access very basic things like medical care, transportation, income.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Lalonde. I am the Executive Director of Ottawa West Community Support at 160 Charlotte. It's a senior-specific building, and we offer a range of programs that allows them to live independently at home for as long as possible. So we offer things like homemaking, Meals on Wheels, and one of the programs we offer is Aging in Place. What is nice about our program and others like it is the flexibility of the program. And so I think there are times when they need help and support in completing forms for taxes or for rent subsidies, that type of thing. And there are other times where they just need that little bit of extra support to be able to live independently. And then other times it's that social engagement, the impact of the aging. And you see that across the city. The population is getting older. People are staying in their homes longer than they did even 15 years ago. And so the care needs of individuals has gone up pretty significantly in the 15 years that we have been doing this. So, you know, what might have been a building that had a lot of people in their 60s and 70s now have a lot of people in their 80s and 90s. And so just by nature of getting older, the care needs go up and increase. And so it's layering on and adding extra services as needed to those individuals.
OK, donc ce qu'on va faire, on va préparer 3 sacs. Un pour Mme Bertrand qui voulait 2 macaronis et 2 Swiss steak, puis 2 meat lasagna. So Meals on Wheels was created in 1958 by a small group belonging to the King's Daughters and Sons. And how it works is that clients are either referred to us by other organizations or call and ask to have meal delivery. And we set up we can set up the delivery within 24 hours. It's not a contract that's tied, you know, that you have to have meals every day or every second day. It's really up to the person. Sometimes they'll have, you know, once a week, sometimes twice a week. The week after that, they'll change. You know, it's really, as long as there's about 24 hours notice, that can be arranged. The mission is to help residents of Ottawa maintain their independence through the delivery of hot meals or cold meals, delivery of meals, and to provide social contact with the person. Fait que là, ça c'est les cuisines qui préparent ça. Puis là, les bénévoles, ils vont prendre leur sac et puis ils ont la liste des clients. Puis il y a toujours des notes comme par exemple, la personne est sourde, donc il faut vraiment frapper fort, ou bien la personne, il faut juste ouvrir la porte un petit peu, puis ou bien la personne dit rentrer, vous pouvez rentrer puis livrer. Okay?
Chicken today. Chicken, okay. All right, take care.
Sometimes it's the only person that they see all day. So it's very important that it's not just a delivery of meals like some delivery of meals that we have, you know, business. It's the delivery of meals with a social contact, and that allows the person to know the volunteer.
Bonjour, ça va bien? Oui, oui, ça va bien. Bonne journée, j'espère que vous aimez le repas.
Some people don't care, like this, you know, give it to me and that's it. But a lot of people smile and a lot of people are very happy and are very thankful because they recognize that it's volunteers that deliver the meals. It's not paid staff, they're volunteers, and they're every day, and rain or shine, snow or, you know, whatever. There's never been, even during the convoy, there was a delivery of meals.
Bonne fin de semaine.
Merci.
Bienvenue.
OK.
OK.
Très bien, hein? Bonne journée.
Bye-bye.
The city is a bit of a challenge space, right? There are services by which the city is responsible, and there's gaps there. You know, if I do the correlation with homelessness, the city has a responsibility to house and provide affordable housing. And I always make reference to that. You're getting the key to a unit with a lease where you have a washroom, where you have a kitchen, where you have a bed to stay. That's the responsibility of the city. The next layer there, the social services and the healthcare, is complex. It's defragmented. You know, for me, who's at the municipal level, it'd be easy to turn to the province and say, hey, province, you're responsible for healthcare. Where are you for our seniors? It's much more nuanced. We have amazing community groups, the Lowertown Resource Centre, Retraite en Action, Centre Gig, Food for Thought, who are there, but it's Aging in Place is another one, who are there to really band-aid and respond. I guess where we're ineffective is that we're not services and health providers and social services are not there early enough. They're not there on a preventative basis. And unfortunately, the family members or community groups or neighbors come across situations and find the services and call them in and offer you know, a response. I'm honest and open about how challenging and how often too late that is for many of the seniors living in our community.
I've been here 13 years, and it's quite nice actually, because you have a mix. You know, we have like late 50s to approximately maybe 94 years of age. It's a mixture, and yes, we do get along. And of course, you'll have the little, you know, sometimes seniors can be a little bit, they can voice their opinion because of their background and how it was, you know, in their days. So, but eventually, you know, with kindness, there's no problems at all. Yeah, I find it quite nice, and I enjoy the seniors actually.
Autrefois, oui.
Autrefois, ça veut dire quoi?
Bien, les années passées.
Quand tu étais plus jeune.
Plus jeune.
On se soutient vraiment mutuellement. Il faut se tendre la main les uns les autres. Parce que quand les gens ne parlent pas, ils sont dans leur appartement, ils sont seuls. C'est un genre d'isolement. Personne n'aime être isolé. Moi, je viens d'Afrique. Mais chez nous, je ne peux pas comparer l'Afrique, ce qu'on fait là-bas, à ce qu'il y a ici. Je ne peux pas. Mais si les gens pouvaient faire un peu plus, c'est-à-dire être attentionnés. Chez nous, l'aîné ne reste pas seul. Hein? Pour tout ce qu'on fait, on demande toujours son avis. On le conseille pour les mariages, les baptêmes, les décès. L'aîné, il a son mot à dire. On ne le met pas quelque part d'autre. Il vit là.
Because of the pandemic, we didn't really associate at 160 Charlotte with no one because we were following the rules.
What we did during the pandemic is that we did wellness checks on a regular basis, on a weekly basis, with over 50 seniors here that don't have family close by, to keep in touch and to break that solitude and the fear that they were experiencing also.
Now we are just starting up again. As I mentioned, we've had a Halloween party and decorations, food.
We also offer activities as close as possible to their home, which are artistic activities, which require no language. All are welcome and can participate. We've also offered activities that are more active or sport. We've offered swimming once a week. We've offered Zumba, yoga. A lot of our services have one principal goal, which is to break the isolation that seniors experience, to gather them together, to have positive experiences, to strengthen their sense of community and their sense of belonging.
C'est le sport. Le sport, et puis c'est les contacts. Ça nous réunit, on se connaît davantage. Vous voyez, on se connaît, tout le monde aime ça. Quand on a fini de danser, on reste dans la salle. Personne ne veut monter. Chacun fait un effort pour apprendre de l'autre.
If I had a magic wand, I would increase our funding so that we could give regular, sustainable activities on a weekly basis to seniors living in the community, be it artistic activities, be it sport activities.
I do believe that the residents will need the most here, when there's going to be activities that the residents themselves will decide. They will probably need funding for, things, whatever it is they decide that they would like to do.
I think those activities gather community together and break isolation and encourage solidarity and a strong sense of belonging, which are very important to ensuring our own good health, but also the good health of our community.